How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Brick Science. Today, we're gonna build this. Bam. Let's do it. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Brick Science. My name is Riley. Today, we're going to be building a secret box that has a hidden drawer, and you'll only be able to open it if you pull the hidden lever, which is going to be like a statue or something that we put on top. The first thing we got to do is build up the box, and then we'll work on the mechanism, and then finally build the lever, which is probably going to be a skull of some sort to put on top that'll engage the entire thing. So, let's get started. Alright, so about 2 hours of work, but we built this box, and it has this countertop. I put this as a placeholder for a book, because we're going to be making a little book to put on top and a little pen, just to make it look less suspicious, like just a random box. So this comes off the top here. It's got a hole for the mechanism that's going to open the drawer for the lever. And here you can see we have a mechanism inside already, just for the drawer opening mechanism. So basically I have two of these springs, and these are basically pushing the drawer out right now. There's just a little bit of give until the drawer will pop open, and it's being held in there by these little clips. And so when you push it in, it clicks into place. So all this needs right now is a mechanism that will just give it a little push from inside the box, and then it'll pop open. You'll be able to get your money out or put money in if you're, balling. So now what I want to do is build the base for whatever we're going to build over here, like the skull or whatever, and then we can create the mechanism underneath the base so we can put whatever we want on top of that as the statue. After that, we'll finish the statue and then make the book that goes on top. Let's do it. Also, ignore this big open space. Like I said, the book's going to be on here at just that angle, and it'll connect like that, so you won't be able to see it. This is more of a fail-safe if the mechanism breaks, and also I ran out of dark bluish gray pieces. So. Nice. That should be long enough, and now we can cover the entire thing with tiles, and we should be done with our base. Alright, now if we look at this, this goes up like this, we feed the line down, and we want it to hinge, so we're going to have to add a hinge, but basically, how far does that go? It goes all the way to the bottom, so we can tie it around something. Also, we might just replace it in general. This axle will hold the thing. If we tilt it, just pull that up, and that will pull the lever, and that will pull these bars. That'll go, and this door will go. For now, actually, let's take that out so you guys can see better what's happening in here. Alright, so now that we got this piece connected to the main plate, we're going to build a mechanism inside of this that's going to push the door open. So let me prototype that real quick, and I'll show you guys how it's going to work. Alright, so to make this the easiest for the rubber band, what we want to do is locate the pivot point, which is right here. It's going to be twisting down because this side's going to be pulled up. So that's going to push the drawer out. To make this easiest so that we don't have to pull it as hard, we're going to make these longer. So that way the principle of the lever will work in our favor and it will be easier. We won't have to put as much effort into it, but it'll still work. I think that made sense. Let's do it. So that's basically how that's going to work, and it looks like it's working pretty well now. We just have to attach the rubber band and test just to make sure it'll pull all the way. So I want to run an axle between two of these, and then we should be ready to test this thing for real. Look at that. Alright guys, so I figured out the mechanism. I replaced the rubber band with a Lego string. And right now, here's what happens. just like that. Let me show you guys how this works. So as you can see, the mechanism we have here, this attaches to that little black piece, and then when you pull this, it pulls this thing up. And we're using the lever effect down here, the lever principle, and that's pushing that down with extra force, I guess. We're not pulling this up as hard as if it was here, and then it'd be the opposite. All right, so we're gonna start with the book. We're gonna do 22 by 16. That thing keeps breaking off. And this is just gonna be a decorative part, so we'll do a time lapse. All right, so this is cool because we can put it on with a snot breaker or something, and then we have easy access if, you know, the latch breaks. Not that it would, but if it did, I don't think anyone else would think to pick that up unless they saw a gap or something. Last thing we gotta do is build the skull, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, we just finished it. Let me show you how it works. Pull the skull forward. I think we need more studs under here. All right, guys, here it is. This is how it works. Push or pull the skull forwards on the hinge, and it opens up this door where you can take your cash out or whatever other valuables. I've stored my whole life savings in here, so I'm so happy with it. Bam! Did you see that? And look, when you close it, my life savings. When you close it, it doesn't do anything. We got this little swivelable book in case anything happens. Nobody's gonna see that though. But guys, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, I'd recommend building your own. It was super fun. You're welcome to use the same mechanism I did to make your own. You can make it smaller. Even try making a miniature one, just like a really tiny small one. You can use a Lego skull as the trigger, but that'd be really cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, hit the like button, comment down below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more of our uploads. We're uploading every Monday at 1 p.m. So thanks guys for being here. I'll talk to you in the next Brick Science.